Okay, now we're recording. My outer two marker lights, my inner three ID lights indicate the vehicle's 80 inches or wider. Oh, I would turn the headlights on low beam and left directional. They're secure and functional, not damaged. My windshield is not damaged, it's clean, has a valid inspection sticker. Windshield wipers, secure, not damaged. My hood and my grill, not damaged, there's no debris in my grill. Spring hanging on my mirror brackets and mirrors, secure, not damaged. My headlights, clean, not damaged, they're on low beam. My directionals are clean, not damaged, and they're functional. My left directional is on. My bumper, secure, not damaged. There's no hanging wires on the truck. No drips on the ground indicating it's a leak. The vehicle's not leaning to the left or the right, indicating there might be a suspension problem or a flat tire. And a valid plate with a valid sticker. Light is functional. The hoses and wires, clean, not damaged, not leaking. My fan belt, my alternator belt, secure, not damaged, no sense of play. My water pump's not leaking. My alternator, secured, not damaged, and has a ground wire. My washer fluid, oil, and coolant level are proper level. My frame, no cracks or illegal welds. My spring hanger, 3 spring U-bolts, and shock absorber, secured, not damaged. My shock absorber is not leaking. I have no cracked or missing leads in their line. My brake chamber, brake line, and slack adjuster, secured, not damaged. My slack adjuster, no more than 1 inch of clay when pulled by hand. My brake drum, it's free of debris, there's no damage, there's at least a 1/4 inch remaining on my brake line. My inner and outer tire, no cracks or bulges. The tops of my tires properly inflated, evenly worn, there's at least 4/32 of thread, and it's not a recap. My inner and outer rims, no cracks or illegal welds. My lug nuts are present, there's no rust or shiny spots indicating that they're loose. My hub seal is at the proper level, it's not leaking, and it's secured. I have a metal valve stem and a metal cap. Power steering fluid is secure, it's not damaged, it's not leaking, and it's at the proper level. My air compressor and governor, secure, not damaged, no leaks. My steering shaft, U-joint, steering box, fitment arm, drag link, steering arm, and tie rods, secure, not damaged. My steering box is not leaking. My frame has no cracks or illegal welds. My spring hanger, U-bolts, leaf spring, and shock absorber, secured, not damaged. My shock absorber is not leaking. I have no cracked or missing leads in their line. My brake line, brake chamber, slack adjuster, secured, not damaged, not leaking. My slack adjuster, no more than 1 inch of plate when pulled by hand. My brake drum, it's free of debris, it's not cracked, there's at least a 1/4 inch remaining on my brake line. My inner and outer tire, no cracks or bulges. The top of my tire is properly inflated, evenly worn, there's at least 4/32 of tread depth, and it's not a recap. My inner and outer rim, no cracks or illegal welds. My lug nuts are present, there's no rust or shiny spots indicating that they might be loose. My hub seal is at the proper level, secured, it's not leaking. I have a metal valve stem and a metal cap. My left directional light, secured, not damaged, and functional. My grab handle, step, mirror brackets and mirrors, secured, not damaged. My door is functional. I have a metal tank, with a metal cap, a metal chain, and a rubber seal. My tank is not leaking. My metal strap, secured, not damaged. My battery box, secured, not damaged. If I were to open it, I'd be looking for white residue or damaged wire. My catwalk, if there was one, would be secured and not damaged. My emergency line, electrical line, service line, secured, not damaged, elevated up the catwalk. If I were to remove them, I'd be looking for cracked steel. There's no damage to my headboard. I have 2 clearance lights, secured, not damaged. No damage to the back of my cab. My rear window is clean, not damaged. No damage to the side of my trailer. 12'6" probably. My 5th wheel and apron, secured, not damaged. There's no space or light between them. My handle is in the lock position. If there were a locking pin, it would also be in a lock position. My 5th wheel platform is secured, not damaged. There's no missing or loosened hardware. My frame, there's no cracks or illegal welds. My drive shaft and U-joint, secured, not damaged. No excessive play. My spring hanger, U-bolt, leaf spring, torque arm, secured, not damaged. My brake line, brake chamber, and slack adjuster, secured, not damaged, not leaking. With the vehicle secured and the brakes released, no more than 1 inch of play when pulled by hand. My brake drum, no cracks, no tree debris. At least a 1/4 inch remaining on the brake line. I have an inner and outer tire, at least 3 inches of space between them, no debris. My inner and outer tires, no cracks or bulges. The top of my tires are evenly worn, they're properly inflated. At least 236 tread depth, and recaps are allowed. My inner and outer rim, no cracks or illegal welds. My lug nuts are present, there's no rust or shiny spots indicating that they might be loose. My axle seal is secured and not leaking. I have 2 metal valve stems with 2 metal caps. My splash guard is secured, not damaged, and no more than 6 inches off the ground. My 5th wheel locking jaws is securely locked around the shaft of the kingpin. My frame has no cracks or illegal welds. My airbag and shock absorbers are secured, not damaged, not leaking. I have 2 running lights, secured and functional. The left directional is on. I have a valid plate with a valid sticker, and my plate light works. There's no damage to the bottom of the trailer. There's no holes. There's no damage to missing ribs. The landing gear is secured and not damaged. I have 2 sand pads, also not damaged. My landing gear is in the full up position, and my handle is stowed. The DOT tape is secured and intact. My midway marker light, secured, not damaged, and functional. My airline, secured, not leaking. They're at least 18 inches off the ground. My sliding tandem, I have 4 locking pins, of which I can see 2 of them that are locked position. My locking bar is also in the locked position. Frame is no cracks or illegal welds. My spring hangers, leaf spring, torque arm, secured, not damaged. No cracks or missing leaks, and they're aligned. My brake line, brake chamber, slack adjuster, secured, not damaged, not leaking. With the vehicle secured and the brakes released, no more than 1 inch of play when pulled by hand. My brake drum, clear debris, no cracks, at least a 1/4 inch remaining on the brake line. I have an inner and outer tire, at least 3 inches of space between them, no debris. My inner and outer tires, no cracks or bulges. The top of my tire is properly inflated, it's evenly worn. At least 236 of tread depth, and recaps are allowed. My inner and outer rims, no cracks or illegal welds. My lug nuts are present, there's no rust or shiny spots indicating that they might be loose. My hub seal is at the proper level, it's secured, there's not leaking. I have 2 metal valve stems and 2 metal caps. Okay, same for this wheel. My splash guard, that's secured, not damaged, and no more than 6 inches off the ground. And the trailer marker light is secured and not damaged. I have 3 ID lights indicating that the vehicle is 80 inches of water. They're secured, not damaged, and functional. There's no damage to my trailer door. My door cables are secured, not damaged, and that's the proper pin. My grab handle, door handle, and locking handle is secured, not damaged. My locking handle is in the lock position. I have 4 running lights. They're secured, not damaged, and functional. My left directional is on. My DOT bumper is secured, not damaged. DOT tape is secured and intact. I have a valid plate with a valid sticker, and my plate light is working. I would now go to the cab, secure my trailer service brake with the seat belt, put on the high beams in the right directional, and check those. The 4th things that are different on this side of the truck that aren't on this other side of the truck. Rather than a torque arm on that side, you have a stabilizer bar on this side. If I were to have a spare tire rack, it would be about right here. A metal spare tire rack would be secured, not damaged. The spare tire would be secured with a metal chain and a lock. The spare tire would have at least 4/32 of tread, be properly inflated, and not be a recap, so I can put it anywhere on the truck. The city door. The door hinges secured, not damaged. My grab handle, locking handle, and step secured, not damaged. My locking handle's in the lock position. My door tie secured, not damaged. My exhaust pack properly mounted is secured, not damaged. I'm looking for metal soot indicating that might be leaking. That, boys and girls, is the Pretrip.